Celine, start small and grow big. You got the podiums.
Toastmaster members and all of the members who have participated in this project before with me, I will now give you an update, my Toastmaster members and esteemed evaluators, on a presentation that I had done previously, and I will give you an update as to what has happened so far. I hope everybody can see my screen. The presentation that I had done was called Sports Animal Mascots. It was a project on the sports animal mascots. And for those of you who were not there, I will just give you a little refresher. It was a very simple idea that sports teams named after animals have a lot of money and they should help their animals and the environment survive, and they will also help themselves in the process. I had created a very little small 47-second video to explain this. The tigers, the panthers, the penguins, the orioles, they'll be gone. The falcons, they'll be gone. I believe that sports fans truly care about their animal mascots. They wouldn't have named them team an animal mascot if they didn't care. They care. That's what the project is about. And if you want to know how much money is involved in sports marketing worldwide, it's close to $500 million. $500 million. Now, maybe just a tiny little bit of that could go to the environment, just a little tiny bit. We had also here at Spot On Toastmasters done a speech, a panel discussion. You may remember this panel discussion. I had 3 members. I had Isaac, Lisa, Josephine, and Betsy as my panel collaborators. And they gave me some important insights. They actually told me to think small.
Okay, please proceed.
Think small.
We will save you. This is my project. I have 3 fine panelists.
All right. And my 3 fine panelists helped me think of some ideas that I could possibly do to get this idea started. There are a lot of big initiatives worldwide for this, for helping the environment. I mean, there's the United Nations initiatives, there's the 2015 Paris Accord on climate change, the Olympics have got values that they wish to engage in, which would help an endeavor for sustainability. And there are also a lot of experts, big experts. For example, we actually spoke to Dr. Brian McCullough, some of my associates and I, and he has a PhD in this, and he has worked for the United Nations, and he's written lots of statistical data analysis on this topic. In short, there is a lot of work being done on a very large scale, but that's too big for us, as my panel discussion clearly explained to me. I believe we can do things on a very small scale. And if you guys remember, those of you who are old enough to remember, do you remember when Reinhold Messner climbed Everest alone? No team, no oxygen. He just said, let's just get it done. And he got it done. And I think in about 3 days, it was done. I think you can do a lot if you're alone, or at least a very small group. And our little small group has already done a few things. For example, we've created videos, but they will probably have to be improved a little bit. But we've just started making little videos about various for example, Sharks team. I'll play this little one here for you. The Sharks have met, the teams that are the Sharks have met. They're doing it. So we're calling on all the teams that have sharks in their name to help us and help the sharks. Okay, what else have we done here? We have also, oh yes, if you're going to go small, be sure to listen to advice that people around you give you. Pay close attention. For example, this person here, Andres Jimenez Monge, gave us a very important idea. Meet the mascots. His idea was you're just going to get players, managers, fans just out there in the bush, meet their mascot, and you're going to record all this and put it out on the internet. You can also go to your local environmental groups. I'm personally going to go to Collingwood, which is very close to where I live in Ontario, and I'm going to talk to their climate action group. I also have gone to the local schools and get the kids to make me some really good videos about the mascots themselves asking for help. It's going to be the mascot speaking, maybe little cartoons. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I trust that the kids will do a good job. I should also tell you about a success story. We've already had a small local success story, but if we can get this success story to completion, and what has happened is that the Ontario Bruce Trail Conservancy here in Ontario actually really likes the idea to get the Toronto Blue Jays to support and to maintain parts of the trail. And we're going to make sure that this project comes to fruition, and we're going to record it. And then we're going to get copycat teams that are going to see what the Toronto Blue Jays did. And hopefully they're going to do something for their own animals. Therefore, I urge you, you can have big dreams. You can, maybe get a chunk of that $500 million, but you might have to start small. And eventually you will be able to grow big. And don't underestimate yourself. You will be able to create some very short videos that get to your point. You'll be able to do something. Trust yourself. Start small, and then you'll grow big. And then eventually we will get the Cardinals, the Blue Jays, the Bears, the Owls. We will help them. Their teams will help them, actually, the real animals. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, Celine.